Well, the new easyE4 brings a lot of new opportunities for the customer. First of all, there's lots of flexibility in the system. We are supporting 3 different voltages, beginning from 12 volt DC up to 24 volts DC and AC, up to 264 volts DC and AC. So this really helps to bring a lot of flexibility into the system. Also, especially because you can combine all of the individual devices with each other. To each easyE4 base unit, you can add up to 11 extension modules. All of those extension modules can be of any voltage. So we are not restricting the combination of a base unit with an extension, but we allow the customer to really use the extensions flexibly, depending on the project requirements. You can connect up to 188 digital inputs and outputs, or around 70 analog inputs and outputs. Of course, if you would like to have a mixture of digital and analog inputs and outputs, they can also be connected to one single base unit, independent of the voltage that's used in the extension modules. Another nice feature is the new easySoft 7. Which allows the programming of the easyE4 devices in 4 different programming languages. And old programs from the easySoft 6 can be converted into the new software and can be extended in up to 4 programming languages, depending on the knowledge of the user. From the very entry level EDP up to the very sophisticated structured text programming language. Due to the enormous flexibility of the system, we can serve a lot of different applications, from machine building up to building management topics, really from low up to mid-complex systems. Anything can be solved by the enormous flexibility and scalability of the new easyE4 range. Well, with the new easyE4, it's possible to use already existing easySoft 6 programs. This is an enormous value for the customer, as he does not need to create his old programs into the new software, but he can only simply transfer them into the new software. The system is future-proof by design, because you can easily add additional modules to a base unit, really depending on the requirements of the application. And also, if the requirement of the application changes in time, we can react very fast on those requirements. While we integrated the Ethernet backbone into the easyE4 range, we also have a future-proof system in terms of connectivity, as we do have a system bus which is mainly used in the IoT business, so this is really future-proof here. So with the easyE4 range, we also have a new functionality, the micro SD card. So each base unit comes with a micro SD card slot, where you can put a micro SD card. The micro SD card itself is not necessary for the operation of the device, but only if you want to have some additional features. Like, one of the features is, if you have a base device with a display on it, you can, during the startup of the device, you can show logos here, or startup graphics, or company logos. Another feature you can achieve with the SD card is that you can write data onto the SD card. So this is a data logging functionality. And the third very important functionality is, especially if you have to program many E4 devices with the same programming, you can put a program onto the SD card, and once you put that in the easyE4 device and start up the device, it will automatically load the program into the operation system of the easyE4 device. One of the biggest new features of the easySoft is the integration of up to 4 programming languages. We really do have a programming language for the entry-level user, so really a user who is not very familiar with programming, he can easily start working with the easy device programming, the EDP. But we do also have programming languages from users who are coming from the PLC down to a more cost-driven application, for example. And there they really feel comfortable because they can use their own structured texts knowledge and start working in the easySoft. They do not have to learn a new programming language to work with the easyE4. Another nice little feature we added into the easySoft 7 is the user function block. Every user can create his own function blocks. Those function blocks can be imported and exported from the easySoft. They can be used multiple times in the same programming, and very important for our development was that you can use user function blocks of any programming language in any other programming language. For instance, if you do have a function block that has been created in structured text, it can be used in a ladder diagram program. So this is really a nice and helpful feature for our customers.